Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Feels like it's been such a short amount of time because I'm coming back with the fire. Now I know I got on this turtleneck, but it's because I'm always cold. It's like 60 degrees Fahrenheit, 65, give or take, but I'm always cold. So if I wear a turtleneck, I ain't gotta wear a jacket. Sometimes I wear it, sometimes I don't. So in today's video, I'm gonna be doing the ABCs. ABC, the ABCs of Spain. So the A is for Alhambra. Alhambra is a fortress and palace located in Granada, Spain. It is the most visited attraction in Spain, and Granada is the most visited city in Spain. And now, if you do decide to come to Spain, you cannot go. You cannot not go. That's how important it is. Like, if you come to Spain, you gotta go to Granada. If you go to Granada, you gotta go to Alhambra. Now, tickets to get in are like 15 euros, give or take, and you must reserve your tickets in advance. The B is for bring a whole lot of goddamn money, honey. Now, if you move into Spain, or even if you're just coming here for a vacation, you need to bring a lot of money. Why? But one, if you're coming from the U.S., the U.S. dollar is worth less than a euro. And two, because you need money to ball out. Like, period. I personally moved here with only 2,500 US dollars, which is like 2,000 euros, give or take, 100 to 200. And it was not enough. I completely ran out of money, y'all. I'm like full stopped on my travels. As a result, you do not want to be in a situation where you're asked out of luck. Expat living requires money, and more money. Bring a lot of money. If you're moving to Spain, if you're thinking about doing an auxiliary program, you need to have at least $5,000. I don't care what city you're in. I don't care what region you're in. Don't let nobody tell you different. You heard it here from Black Girl World Traveler. Bring at least $5,000 and go on, live your best life. The salaries are low and you get paid late sometimes, and you just need to always have your back ends covered and your I's dotted and your T's crossed. See, it's for catch me while you can. And take it, and this goes along with B, bring your own money so you can have money to catch me in traffic. How about that? But not really in traffic. Catch me on those planes, because you should definitely take advantage of all the travel opportunities that you have. Traveling throughout Europe is very, very cheap, and it is also very, very convenient. There are flights. Flights are more cheaper than buses and trains, and they're also more convenient. I'm also going to link another video down below about how I did my backpacking trip. But basically, you have websites like omio.com, skyscanner.net, booking.com, hostelworld.com. Look at me giving free promo. Go ahead and be nice. Websites where you can find cheap travel, cheap accommodations, and everything that you pretty much. And also is a big one. Also is the bus company that operates within Spain. But for most of your travel, you definitely should fly to save time and money. D is for dryer. You will not find many dryers in Spain. Most people have washing machines, but not dryers, and it's because electricity is extremely expensive here in Spain, and also in southern Spain especially, it's hot. So what do people do once they wash their clothes with their washing machine? They hang them out on the line. E is for Enrique Iglesias. Enrique Iglesias is one of the most famous Spanish singers of the decade. He has a lot of songs. I personally don't really listen to his music. But definitely someone that, if you know anything about Spain, like, you know who Enrique Iglesias is. Yeah. F is for flamenco. I don't know what I'm doing. Can y'all see my This is the clapping motions that flamenco dancers do. And flamenco is a traditional dance native to Andalusia, and it is super popular amongst tourists, especially. I would say, like, people love to see flamenco shows. Widely practiced throughout Andalusia. That's where it's native to. I would say Seville has really good flamenco, and Granada too. Mainly Seville. Seville has probably like the best flamenco that I've seen. Shows are like expensive. They could be like 20 euros, I think, with a drink. That's expensive, y'all. That may not seem expensive, but that's expensive coming from such a cheap place. But yeah, usually, you know, see a flamenco show if you can. Nothing regular. I mean, nothing special. The G is for gypsies. Y'all, Spanish people absolutely are completely 100% prejudiced against gypsies. If you say to a Spanish person, describe to me a gypsy, they'll be like, they're conflictivo, and that they're problematic. Basically, that they have bad living habits, that they're lazy, and that they just lack moral character. Now, I'm not gonna tell you that any of that stuff is true, but it's something to be aware of, that there's a lot of prejudice against gypsies here in Spain. H is for Aicha, because that's the letter in Spanish, and Aicha is also a character in the name of a film that I'm going to put at the bottom because I can't think of it at the top of my head. It was one of the first films I watched in Spanish. So the H is for Aicha. I is for Iglesias. Spain is super Catholic. Like, people are always talking about misa, which is mass that they're going to on Sunday. People walk by, like, there's so many churches, you see people doing the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, like with the Holy Trinity, like all the time. Like, Spain is very Catholic, and as a result, there are a lot of saints that people celebrate, and as a result of that, we get a lot of holidays off. So thank you, Catholic Church. I guess you're not always problematic. The J is for jamon. Now, I know that's not English, but jamon is ham in English, and Spain without jamon without Spain just doesn't exist. Most typical food of Spain has a million types of different smoke cured hams that you have to try. I talked about this in my last video. I'm gonna link that video down below, but just know that the two most common ones are jamon serrano and jamon iberico, and you can get them in tapas form, which is gonna be my tea, but we ain't there yet, so let's keep going. K is for kisses. Those type of kisses. Spanish people are overly affectionate to the point where it's disgusting. All the affection you see. You see people in the park making out. You see people sitting in a bench playing with their titties. Like, I'm telling you, too much PDA at all times. It's too much for me. The L is for lunch. Lunch, comida, in Spanish is the most important meal. It is the heaviest meal, usually eaten between the hours of 2 to 4 p.m. And it is where you will see everyone outside and on terraces eating lunch, smoking their alas with their tapas or with their 3-course meals. And it is really big. So you usually have an appetizer, a main dish, dessert, coffee, cake, and a cigarette. You can't forget a cigarette because people in Spain love to smoke. Also, y'all, tangent, do you know that people, like, the cigarettes that they have, you have to, like, roll it like you would weed? Yeah. Because, like, you put tobacco. It's like, yeah, let me put this cancerous material inside this paper, roll it up. It's fun. L is for lunch. M is for morcilla. Y'all knew it. Y'all already knew. Y'all know I'm big on the morcilla thing. I'm big on morcilla because nobody knows about it. Morcilla is where I live. That's where I have grown roots. I have roots. That's where that has become my home. So everyone should just come to Morcilla. I'll be here till June, so y'all come and visit me. And yeah, we just, you know, we can become friends. M is for Morcilla. N is for no pasa nada. No pasa nada translates to it doesn't matter. This is like the biggest thing, one of the biggest phrases said at Morcilla. No pasa nada, no pasa nada. Oh, I'm dying. No pasa nada. No pasa nada, no pasa nada. So annoying. No pasa nada is something that it's just like, it's almost like a lifestyle where it's just like, don't worry, be happy. Like, that's the biggest thing that I could probably compare it to. Especially living in the south of Spain, everyone has this chill vibe, I don't give a fuck attitude. Things happen when it happens. You know, you about to have a baby, you get to the hospital, when you get there, you dying, you got shot. You know that don't happen because nobody in Spain got guns. But y'all get what I mean. Like, everything just goes when everything happens when it's supposed to happen, which can be a good thing because, you know, you're in a chill environment. But at the same time, with bureaucracy, if stuff doesn't get done, it's like deadlines are not a thing. People just like, it's a free-for-all, and I personally don't like that, but I like the chill mentality, so you gotta take everything with a grain of salt. The O is for olive oil. Olive oil is another staple in Spain. Olive oil is very cheap here, and it is so good. You will not see people eating bread without olive oil. If you see a Spanish person eating bread without olive oil, you have not seen a Spanish person. Olive oil is so big here, and it is super healthy. That's the best thing about it. People put olive oil on their bread, on basically like on their bread. Yeah. P is for piso, which is the Spanish word for apartment. Now, if you are coming to live in Spain, you will definitely probably have a piso because houses would be probably way too expensive and are in like the pueblos. Europe is basically full of apartments. Like, that's just what they do. In America, we build out. We have these, you know, big houses. In Europe, they build up, so small apartments. The apartment search, I would say, in Spain depends on where you live. But no matter where you live, the websites are the same. Idealista.com, Piso Compartido, which is sharedapartment.com, Mil Anuncios, which is the Spanish version of Craigslist. And there's so many others, but those three are like the first ones that come to my mind. And you just have to be very, 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 very careful of scammers, because people will try to scam you. Never, ever, ever agree to send any money online. This didn't personally happen to me, but just know. Never sign for an apartment in Spain unless you are actually in the country, unless you've seen the apartment, unless you have the keys and all that stuff, and you basically moved in. Then you give over your money. Never send your money over the internet. I don't care what kind of, I don't know what kind of scam they want. I don't care what kind of deposit they say they need. They are lying. Don't get scammed. Get you a nice piso, and don't go through an inmobiliaria, which is a real estate company. They are awful, horrible. I went through one called Opal in Murcia, and they were absolutely awful. I'm calling them out, and I don't care. Do not go through an inmobiliaria. You want particular, which is a private person. It's like spelled like particular. Y'all don't let me get on my soapbox about. I'm gonna link that blog post down below to my website about my awful experience I had finding housing. But yeah, y'all, go through a private person. Never pay a deposit until you are in Spain and you've seen the apartment face to face. Q is for queso. Y'all love my Spanish words. Q is for queso. Queso means cheese, and Spanish people eat a lot of different types of cheeses too. I'm personally lactose intolerant, so I mean, I've had my share of cheese here in Spain. I can't even lie, because it's real good. And yeah, you know, put cheese on your sandwiches. People eat cheese and olives and things of that sort. It's really popular. You have so many different types of cheeses, especially up north in Galicia. They have lots of cheese. So that's something to be aware of, cheese. R is for red wine. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna stop. R is for red wine. Red wine is not only a key ingredient in sangria, but it's also very, very delicious. Y'all thought I was about to give y'all another fact, but it's just that's the truth. But y'all thought I was about to give y'all something else, but it's not. It's just red wine. Spanish people love wine of all types. Red wine in particular. Like, it's very normal to just, you know, have lunch and drink wine. Or go to dinner and just have wine. Like, it's all, like, people do that all the time. And lots of beer. That could have been another B. S is for Semana Santa. Semana Santa is Easter. Easter is the most important holiday. Y'all know Spain is super duper Catholic. So for Semana Santa, every little city and town throughout Spain probably has their own processions, their festivals. In Murcia, they have Bando de la Huerta, which is parades, essentially, that sometimes, like, women dress up as men or men dress up as women, so that should be fun to see. And there's tons of activities in churches and all sorts of those things that, you know, come along with Easter celebrations. And actually, in Semana Santa, we get 2 weeks off. So basically, y'all, I only work half of April. How lucky am I? Thank you. T is for tapas. Now, I talked about this on one of my last videos. Tapas are small plates of food. I said it was this big in my last. I'm really okay. They like this big, y'all. They like this big. I give y'all that. They like this big. Food that you eat, and tapas are meant to be shared amongst a group of people at a table. Great food. You can get anything that's top of ham, calamari, shrimp, potatoes, octopus, farangoyo, which is like a scrambled egg dish, native to Murcia, and so much more. So if you ever see tapas on a menu, you know that that's a small plate of food. U is for, okay, y'all, this was quite difficult. I can't even lie. U is for the United Kingdom because flights are real cheap to the United Kingdom. So if you ever travel to the United Kingdom from Spain, just know you can get a flight for, you can really get a flight for like €2. Like, I've seen Ryanair have some good deals, y'all, for €2 round trip. €1 there, €1 back. Now, that may only be in Madrid, but I know that my flight was personally like 30 or 40 euros round trip, which is very, very cheap. V is for Bali. Notice what I said. V is for Bali. Bali, 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 Bali. In Spanish, V's are pronounced like B's, and everyone says vale for everything, meaning okay, 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 okay. I'm dying. Okay. I'm getting married. Okay. What time are we meeting? Okay. Okay, 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 okay. It's fucking annoying, okay? Sorry, y'all. I just had to do it. W is for WhatsApp. WhatsApp is an app. I can't show y'all because my phone is currently occupied. That is a popular texting app that pretty much everyone in the world uses besides China because it's blocked there. Did you guys know? That's why they have WeChat. WhatsApp is not allowed to be used in China. Most people who travel know about WhatsApp, but if you don't, it's a free app that you can get in your app store, Play Store, or whatever you have to be able to communicate. And you do actually need an internet service or Wi-Fi to do it, but it's free and you can connect with people around the world. The joys of, you know, social media and apps and modern globalized technology. X is for, y'all, I couldn't think of no X. I'm sorry. X, I couldn't. The X is for Jimenez, which is the name of a street that's next door to Calle Jimenez. That's true. And it begins with X. I'm going to spell it for you guys down below. Y is for E. E. The letter Y means and in Spanish. So I said E because that's how it sounds when people say it sometimes. Y'all don't realize these last three letters are super difficult. W, X, Y, and Z is difficult. Yes. That's another thing people say. You think they're finished and they say E, E. Shut up. Last letter, Z. Z is for tarangoyo. Tarangoyo is a typical Murcian dish made with eggs, zucchini, and onion. And I know it probably sounds disgusting, but it's actually really good. I had it for the first time like at the beginning of this month, and I was just like, oh my god, this is so good. So I'm probably gonna go back to the place that I had it and eat a lot more of it. So I hope that this alphabet frenzy A through Z has helped you learn new things about Spain, has broken it down for you bit by bit. I done talked about food, I talked about money, I talked about housing, I talked about wine, and I hope that has helped you understand more about Spain and Spanish culture. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have a lot more videos coming, so make sure you stop, look down below, hit that red subscribe button, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.